Hi everybody, my name is Karen Dominguez, and today we're going to be talking about different lighting methods to step up your maternity game. I'm a South Texas-based photographer who specializes in maternity, newborn, and cake smash photography. I have been photographing moms and children for about 6.5 years. My passion derives from photographing my own children. About 6.5 years ago, I started photographing my oldest daughter. I really wanted to capture every moment and milestone, and I quickly realized as a mom that having those moments are so important and they're encapsulated forever with photography. When I photographed my first pregnant mom, I loved how beautiful she felt during the shoot and how empowered she felt. I quickly realized that I had a passion for maternity photography. Fast forward to now, and I shoot tons of maternity clients, and we grow together. I shoot their newborn, their 1-year-olds. I love that during our shoots together, moms feel so beautiful. So much goes into our shoots. Makeup is important. The type of hairstyle is important. What they're wearing, what the lighting is like. All of this comes together to portray a mood. We can have a sexy mood. We can have more of a floral vibe. We can have so many different moods simply by changing the lighting. And today, we're going to be talking about 3 different lighting methods to give 3 different moods and feels. For our first look, I had mom in a red, bold power suit and a red lip to give a modern editorial feel, incorporating the Optical Spot by Lindsay Adler. I used my wide window gobo to create my window. I wanted to create a more natural feel in the window, so I tried to kind of offset it to the side, and I shot off to the other side. When working with the Optical Spot, you can see where the shadows and pockets of light fall on your model. Don't be afraid to move the Optical Spot around or even move your model around to ensure that the light falls exactly where you want it to fall. For this shoot, I ensured that the model had her face lit, but still had some of the shadows on her to create that moody editorial feel that I'm really going for. Don't forget that you as a photographer can also move around to get different angles. This creates a good variety of images for your gallery. For my second look, using the Optical Spot, I swapped out my window gobo for my palm leaf gobo to create a tropical feel. Just keep in mind the way you want it to look on camera is not necessarily the way it's going to go into the gobo holder. For example, if you want it to look like this and maybe your model be in that pocket, then you're going to put it in the holder by flipping it and turning it. It's going to go in like that. So just keep in mind that sometimes you have to be mindful of the positioning in the actual gobo holder. I use a 50mm lens because it allows me to bring my light closer to my subject. I chose the 8x13 Brown Sugar X Drop Pro because I really like the way it complemented the model's white outfit. It made her pop in the photos. I use the 8x13 Sweep because it allows me to transition from standing to sitting portraits. When I first started shooting, I had the Optical Spot off to the side, but I really wanted the shadows to fall a certain way on her face, and I also didn't like how harsh the shadow was behind her. It was too distracting, so I moved the Optical Spot a little bit more in front of her to be more front on to ensure that the light fell right on her face and that the shadow was behind her rather than taking over the entire portrait. For this last look, I added 2 FJ400s. I did this to add a warm golden feel to my shot. In this setup, the Optical Spot creates dimension in addition to the flowers. The FJ400 with the Roscoe gel sheet creates a warm highlight under her belly to define the belly. And the 7-foot white diffusion umbrella with the light orange flexi gel creates that overall warm feeling and also fills in the shadows. For today's model, I used a light pink sheer dress, and white roses as well as baby's breath to portray that warm romantic feel. As you can see, styling and lighting go hand in hand. Although the optical spot may seem like it can be intimidating, don't be afraid to play with it. Don't be afraid to move your model to get the feel that you want. Adding a light, subtracting a light can all change the feel of the portrait. Let me know which of these 3 looks you like the best, and if you try any of them out, make sure to tag me. As always, thank you for watching.